Hello students. So students, we have started with our next new chapter, chapter number 5, that is multiplication, and we have done multiplication with single digit and multiplication with one digit number, and that is our exercise number 5.1, okay, without carry. Okay, now after that we have already done one more thing, that is multiplication with um, single digit with carry, that means, or with regrouping. Okay, so I am just going to give you a quick recall of that, and after that we will start with our next topic. Okay, so let's just start. Okay, I am going to show you with the, okay, as I think, yeah, you must be able to see this. Okay, so in this multiplication with single digit without carry, okay, I'm just going to take an example, and after that we are going to continue with our topic. So this is the 123 multiply by 2. Okay, so what we are going to do, 2 threes are, so we are going to multiply this 2, or this multiplier, this is the multiplier and this is the multiplicand, and the answer we get is called product. Okay, so now what we are going to do, we are going to multiply 2 with 3, then 2 with 2, and 2 with 1. Okay, now 2 threes are 6, so the answer will be 6. Okay, next again we have done it with this. Now we will multiply this 2 with this 2 again. Okay, 2 twos are 4, so the answer is 4. Now multiplication with 3 is done, 2 is done, and one more digit is there, that is 1. 2 ones are 2. Okay, so this is the multiplication with single digit without carry. As you all can see, there is no carry in this sum. Okay, so this is the multiplication with single digit without carry. Okay, now after that we have done multiplication with single digit with carry or with regrouping, we have already done, and I have discussed in my all other videos. Okay, so now we are going to just take a recall of that also. And okay, so let's just see. So here it is, 2 4 3 7 multiply by 4. Okay, now we are going to multiply this. Okay, so this 4 is a multiplier and this all 2437 is a multiplicand. So we are going to multiply this multiplier with each digit here given here, one by one, starting from the right. So first of all, 4 sevens are 36. No, sorry. 7 fours are 20. Sorry, 4 sevens are 28. So 2 will be carried here. Okay, now 4 threes are 12, and 12 is the answer. Okay, and 2 is also here, that will be also added. It will be 14 now. So the 14 at one's place, sorry, 4 at one's place we will write here, and 1 will be taken to the next digit, that is 4. Okay, now next, 4 multiply by 4. 4 fours are 16, and 1 plus 17. So in 17, 7 it has one's place, so we will write it here, and 1 will be carried to the next number above 2. Okay, so 4 twos are 8. 8 plus 1, 9. So the answer is 9740. 48. So these two sums, these two type of sums we have already discussed in our last videos already. Okay, and now today we are going to start with our next topic. So we have done exercise 5.1 and 5.2 also. Some sums we have discussed. I have discussed along with you, and other sums are given you as a homework. Okay. Now today we will start multiplication by tens. Okay. As you all can see here, the example is given 3 multiplied by 10 is equal to, okay, I am just going to give you example with my own techniques, and I hope you will all be able to understand it. Okay, just okay. So you can see from here also, as you can see in this multiplication by tens, 3 multiplied by 10 is equal to 3 multiply 1, and 0 is tens. How many zeros are there in the tens? That is, how many zero? 1. Okay, and is equal to 3 tens equal 30. Okay, in simple thing I'm going to just show you. Okay, suppose, okay, so here you have to multiply 3 multiply by 20 is equal to 3 is here. In tens we are having single zero, so this is 2 tens. Okay, and if you multiply this 2, the answer is 6 tens. Okay, so the 6 tens is equal to 60. Okay, in simple words I'm going to show you with an example. Suppose you have to multiply 3 with 20. This is your question. So what we are going to do is, we are going to multiply like this. Normally we multiply like 3 multiply by 20. This is how we multiply. Okay, 0 threes are 0, 2 threes are 6. This is the answer. If you are getting confused with that, how to do this kind of multiplication, you can write like this also: 20 multiply by 3. So 3 zeros are 0, 3 twos are 6. So the answer is 60. This is the simple division. Okay, there is one more method for doing. If there is a 0 behind any digit, how can you do that? Okay, I am just going to show you one example with the help of 100. Okay, suppose you have to multiply 4 multiply by 500. Okay, suppose. Okay, so in this sum, how many zeros you are having? You are having 2 zeros. Just forget it for a while, okay, that you are not having these zeros. That means you are left with 4 and 5 only. Okay, so we are going to multiply 4 and 5. 4 multiply by 5, or 4 fives are 20. This is clear. And now we are having 2 zeros that we have to recall again, and we are going to simply put those 2 zeros here, and this will be our answer, 2000. Okay, this is a simple way of multiplication of a digit along with a number containing hundreds or tens or thousands also. Okay, suppose one more example is here. Suppose you have to multiply 7 with 9,000. So for this, what we are going to do, we are going to forget this 3 zeros. Okay, now multiply 7 with 9. 7 nines are 63, and 3 zeros are here. Just recall it again and put it at the behind. So this is how we are going to do this kind of calculation. Okay, No need to write like this, that 9,000 multiply by 7. Now 7 zeros are 0, 7 zeros are 0, 7 zeros are 0, and 7 nines are 63. This is also correct, but this is a long method. Okay, you can do it in just a simple way. Just 9 multiply by 7,000. Simply just multiply these two. 9 7s are 63, and simply just put these 3 zeros at the back and you will get your answer. Okay, so this is how you will do the multiplication related to tens, hundreds or thousands. Okay, now let's just start with the next. Okay, so in this so what we are going to do here is we have to multiply a digit with double number, or with a one digit number with two digit number. Okay, as in example 1 you can see a part, 3 multiply 80 is here, 3 multiply 80 is here, and in B part we are having 42 multiply by 20. Just keep in these two parts in your mind. Okay, okay, so in example 1 what is there, 3 multiply by 80. So how you are going to do this, 80 multiply by 3, 3 zeros are 0, 3 eights are 24. The answer is 240. Or you can do like this, as 3 is written before, you can do it like this, 3 multiply by 80. 0 3s are 0, 0 8s are 0 3s are 0, and 8 3s are 24. Okay, if you prefer this then you can do this, and if you want to do this you can do this also. Both method are correct. Okay, so this is one of the method. Okay, okay, as I have told you that this is the simple one. Okay, the A part is the simple one, but in the B part, as you can see, that you have to multiply two numbers with two digit number, two number with two digit number. Okay, so in this case what we do, okay, or what we are going to do is here, okay, just simply multiply. Okay, suppose as in B part is here, we have to multiply 42 with 20. Okay, so as you can see there is a 0 here, 0 is here. Okay, we will mention that 0 in the multiplication, but we will not include it. Simply just multiply 42 multiply 20. Okay, no use of this. Okay, you can just keep this 0 here, and now just forget it that there is any 0 here. Okay, now simply just multiply 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8. The answer is 840. Again I am going to do it right so that there is no sort of mess here. Okay, simply 42 multiply by 20. As there is a 0, we are going to simply write this 0 here. Okay, now just forget it, this 0, and simply multiply 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8. So the answer is 840. Okay. One more example related to it. Just suppose you have to multiply 120 with 20. 120 with 20. So how many zeros we are having here? 2. Okay, we are having 2 zeros here. So what we are going to do? 120 multiply by 20. So as we are having 2 zeros here, we will just simply put those 2 zeros here. Okay, Okay, you just keep in mind that you have to take both the zeros at the end of both the numbers. Okay, no, not only you will take the zero of a multiplier, you will take the zero of multiplicand as well as of multiplier. So here we are having two zeros, that's why I have put in two zeros here. Now just forget it, these two zeros, and simply just multiply them. 2 twos are 4, 2 ones are 2. So the answer is 2400. Okay. So this is how we are going to solve the other sums. Okay. Okay, I can show you these also. I am just going to show you with the help of hundreds also. Okay. Just few more examples and the concept of the this multiplication will be clear. Suppose you are having a number 1. Okay, no need to write all these examples. If you want, you can, but there is no compulsion that you have to write all these examples in your notebook. Okay, suppose just you are having number 420 multiply by 40. Okay, so these two are the big numbers. So you will write 420 multiply by 40. So how many zeros are here? Two zeros are here. So we are going to simply just put these two zeros here. Okay, you will not mark zero. You will not circle that. I am just telling you for that to circle, for just making you understood. Okay, now we are having two zeros here, so I have simply put those zeros at the end, and now we are going to multiply 42 with 4. So 4 twos are 8, 4 fours are 16. So the answer is 16,800. So this is the two-digit multiplication with two-digit multiplication with one single digit, or two-digit, three-digit, anything, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Okay, so this is how you are going to do two-digit multiplication with various various numbers, one digit number, two digit number, three digit number. Okay, so let's just start with a book. Okay, so in this exercise, okay, let's just do few more examples. Okay, I'll just take multiply example number 2b part. So you have to multiply 125 by 300. 125 by 300. Okay, so we are going to do it here again. Sorry, 125 by 300. So this was our 125 by 300. Okay, now yes, you can see that we have to multiply 3-digit number with 3-digit number. So our multiplicand is also 3-digit, and the multiplier is also 3-digit. So both the multiplicand and the multiplier are 3-digit. So how we are going to solve it? We are going to use the same method that we were using in multiplication with 2-digit number. Okay, so here 125 multiply by 300. So this is the question. Okay, now how many zeros here? Two zeros are here. Okay, I have taken these two zeros and put it here. So now 3 is left here and 125 is above. So now we are going to multiply this 3 with these three numbers one by one. 3 5s are 15. 5 is here and 1 will be carried to the next number. 3 2s are 6. 3 2s are 6 and 1 is here. 3 2s are 6 plus 1, that is 7. Now 3 1s are 3 simply. So the answer is 37,500. Okay, I'm just going to show it one more time to you all. 125 multiply by 300. So just write it like this: 125 multiply by 300. So in this sum we are having two zeros, and I have kept those two zeros here. And now just forget these two zeros, and let's just do all the multiplication with 3 only. Okay, now 3 5s are 15, 5 is here, and 1 will be carried to the next number, that is 2. 3 2s are 6 and 1 7. Okay, now 3 1s are 3. So the answer is 37,500. Okay, I hope this is clear that how you have to do the multiplication. Okay, let's just take a few more sums so that this multiplication concept is clear. Okay, I'll just take C part also. 90 multiply by 500. Okay, example number 2, C part. 90 by 500. Multiply 90 by 500. Okay, so now we have to multiply 90 with 500. Okay, now how many zeros are there, including the zeros in multiplicand as well as in multiply? Okay, so how many zeros are there? 1 2 and 3. Okay, so 3 zeros will be here, 1 2 and 3. After keeping all 3 zeros here, just forget it that you are having any zero. Now just simply multiply the other numbers that are remaining. So 5 9s are 45. So the answer is 45,000. Okay, so this is the solution. Or if you are having any problem, let the 2-digit number is written above and the 5-digit number is written, 3-digit number is written down, you can change the pattern also, the answer will always be same. Now just multiply 500 with 90. Okay, you can do it like this also. So again we are having 3 zeros, I am going to put it here, 1 2 and 3. Now 9 and 5 is left, 9 5s are 45. So the answer is 45,000. Understood? Okay. So this is how we are going to do all the other sums related to the multiplication. Okay. I hope there is no doubt to you all after all this. Okay. So now let's just start with exercise 5.3. Multiply, first sum is here, 3 multiply by 2. 3 multiply by 2. Okay, there is a concept, as you can see, part A, B and C of sum number 1. 3 multiply by 2, then 3 multiply by 20, and then 3 multiply by 200. Okay, I am just going to solve all 3 parts of this sum. Okay, exercise 5.3, first sum, A part, that is 3 multiply by 2. So 3 multiply by 2 will be 3 2s are 6. Okay, so this is the answer. Simple one. Okay, in B part it is 3 multiply by 20. 3 multiply by 20. So we are going to write it here. Okay, I am not having space here, that's why I am writing here. 3 multiply by 20. 0 3s are 0, 2 3s are 6. So the answer is 60. Done. Now C part, now C part, 3 multiply by 200. I am just going to do it here again. 3 multiply by 200. 0 3s are 0, 0 3s are 0, 2 3s are 6. So the answer is 6,000. Okay, so this is how we are going to do all the calculation. Okay, you can write. Okay, as you have observed, the 3 multiplied by 2 was, the answer was 6. B, 3 multiplied by 20 is equal to 60, and 3 multiplied by 200 is 600. So as you have observed, there is no 0, the no 0 is here. Here we are having only 1 0, so we have increased 1 more 0. Here we are having 2 zeros and we have increased 2 more zeros here. So this is how we are going to do the sums of exercise 5.3. Okay, more zeros, as much zeros come, you will just put it at the back and and you will do the rest of the calculation. Okay, this is sum 5.3, sum number 1. Okay, so there is second, third and fourth part also, and you are going to do it. Okay, I'll just show you one more example. Okay, all these three parts are just like each other. Okay, I'm going to solve one more sum here for you all. I'll just take sum number 3. Okay, 17 multiplied by 5, 17 multiplied by 50 and 17 multiplied by 500 in sum number 3 of all three parts. Okay, so we will start here. C part, sorry, third sum, A part, 17 multiplied by 5. So it is here, I am going to solve it here. 17 multiplied by 5. 5 sevens are 35. 5 will be here, 3 will be carried forward to the next number. 5 ones are 5 plus 3, that is 85. Okay, so this is the solution of A part, 17 multiplied by 5, that is 85. Just do the solution. Okay, I am just going to write it again very neatly. 17 multiplied by 5. 5 ones are 35, 3 is carried. 7 5 ones are 5, 6 7 8. So the answer is 85. Okay, done. Now next part, B part is here. 17 multiplied by 50. So you have to find out 17 multiplied by 50. As I have told you, just put the 0 and in the product or in the solution and do the rest of the sum. So I have put this 0 here. Okay, and now we will multiply 17 with 5. Okay, as you can see, 17 with 5 is 85. So you can also simply write it as 85. So the answer is 850. Okay, only the 0 came, that's why the answer changed, otherwise the whole solution is same. Okay, moving to the next part. C, 17 multiplied by 500. Okay, so here we are again having 17 multiplied by 500. So how many zeros we are having? We are having 2 zeros. So I will just simply put it here. And now 5 sevens are 35, 3 is carried, 5 ones are 5, 6, 7, 8. So the answer is 8500. Okay, as you can see, there is 2 0, that's why 2 zeros came here. There is 1 0, 1 here, where is come, and there is no 0, that's why there is no 0. Okay, So this is how we are going to do the sum number 2 and 4, and just do it neatly, very clearly, and this is how you have to show the calculation. Okay, you will not just erase it, just you will show all the calculation properly. Okay. So this is exercise 5.3. Okay. So now we have done first and third sum of exercise 5.3, and the rest sum you are going to do yourself. Okay. Good day.